earlier controls in the life cycle in the build and release process help you automate runtime controls. Again, it's a chain of custody, so you have to have the earlier parts of the chain to be able to validate production. If you can't identify software in a zero trust manner, you can't really control your runtimes. So you need binary provenance, and you need to make sure that the security scan is done, and so on. So each of those steps in the journey are important parts of validating the runtime. Because what you want to be true about that runtime is that, one, you know how it changes. You've got records for how it changes over time. Two, that the workloads that are running are approved to be running in that environment. Three, that those things that are running have met your process standards. They've gone through the controls you expect, and you have evidence for that. You want that just to be true for all of time, for every single change. So that's kind of the core concept of runtime controls. Now, like a first step in implementing runtime controls, like a foundational control in the runtime, is environment forensics or environment workload recording. It's just monitoring what's running and keeping records of the identity, remember the fingerprints, of what's running over time. So you have to be able to say what was running on the 4th of July last year in this system, what workloads. And then you can correlate that in your system of record for, okay, and here's the build information and security scan and the deployment approval, and that you've followed all your process. But without recording how your systems change, you can't validate anything about runtime.